Get busy in here, get busy in here. Yeah, my squad run deep. Yeah, we really in here. I swear whatever you want, you can get it in here. Comedy or the drama, it's a mixture in here. But you love it in here, yeah, you love it in here. Got reviews up in here, we got stories in here. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the bell, oh yeah. 3 clicks like the shoes on Dorothy in here.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy BusyBlu, and I'm semi-back with a can I ask you a question? Right now, it's only me. My co-host Tuck is running a little late, but we only got to like 8 o'clock because y'all know that The Bachelor come on. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna tell her, girl, come in when you can get in. Come in when you can get in so that we can start to at least have the conversation. I'm waiting for some of y'all to come in here, and so my co-host as well. So what's happening with you guys? So while I'm here, let me talk to you about my weekend. Very stressful. Very stressful. There's just a lot of stuff going on, and it's almost like, how do you handle everything? You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to talk to Todd about this tonight. Hopefully we get a chance to like have a conversation and everything. Hold on. Let me let the girl know. Look, hey, girl, here. Okay. Okay. But so y'all, let's talk about a couple of things because my mood has been very wish-washy, up and down. And I'm gonna put some of my personal business over here while I wait for my friend to come up on here. But y'all know that I was raised by like a single mother. She got married eventually, but you know, for the most part, I was raised by a single mother, right? And my father, who was way older than her, he like went to jail, stuff like that, whatever. But he got out and he was very active, okay, because I'm the oldest, so they say, or the second oldest. I think one of his children are older than me. One of like 9. Okay, of 9. Okay, so the girl was active, right? So it was like a toss in. It was I'm gonna see you, I'm gonna pick you up. It was the stereotypical I'm gonna pick you up when the weekend come, but never show. But my father was very active around the city. You know, every time I would go somewhere, they'd be like, "Oh, I just see your daddy. Oh, I just see your daddy. I just see your daddy. I just see your daddy." Everybody just seeing him except for me, right? So after a while, it was just like, it was tiring waiting by the door. My mom having to pick up the pieces, and then just after a while, he just stopped coming. Like he just stopped coming. After a while, he just stopped coming. So, and I'm talking about this because I feel like I'm holding it in and it's playing a role into my personal life and all aspects of my life. So I got to get it out. But I just let it go. Right? After a while, he stopped coming, and then I stopped coming. And then I stopped waiting. This was when I was like, how old are you when you were in 4th grade? It was like 4th or 5th grade, right? 4th or 5th grade, he definitely stopped coming around, right? Done coming around. I want to say it was like 4th or 5th. Stopped coming around. Then, randomly, after my mom, she finally got settled in her life, okay? She finally picked a man to stay with. She got her a man, and like things started going well. Poised, she said 10 years old. Okay, so 10. That was the last time I like was with him. Then randomly one weekend he came to pick me up. Okay, as my mom has her new life and this and that. Randomly he came to pick me up. During that visit, and this is the last time I ever see him, and I was in at least 6th grade during this time, at least 6th grade. This is the last time I ever saw him. So it was like when I was in 4th or 5th grade, the last time I waited for him, and then he just stopped coming. And then between that time, I never saw him. And then the last time I saw him, I was in 6th grade. He came over, took me out. We did something. I basically dropped me off to the girl who was dating's house. I stayed with them, Then he brought me home, and he was like, you know who that man in there, whoever that man in there is that your mama dating, you know that's not your daddy. And it's like, I know, Girl, never seen the man again. Never seen the man again. Never seen the man again. So I'm living life, okay? Living life. I feel bad for the person I call my dad, my mom's late husband, who's now going on to the other side, got rest his soul, because I gave him such a hard time because I was an impressionable kid who wanted a dad, and my dad said that's not your dad. So I gave that man a hard time. When, as I'm now older and more mature, I regret all the hard times that I gave him, because he deserved way more, because he did everything for me. But I digress. All this time go past, right? All this time go past. Randomly in college, I just told you I was in middle school the last time, okay? College, I get a phone call from his wife. Not a phone call, a Facebook message from his wife. This was my senior year. I get a Facebook, no, it was my junior year. I get a Facebook message from his wife. Now, I mean, it's my junior year, so I'm at least 21. Last time I saw him, I was, 12? Oh, your dad wants to reach out to you. He really wants to talk to you, wants to make amends, this and that. Okay, girl, let's see what's going on. Finally, throughout the conversation with her, I finally get a chance to talk to him, okay? I talked to him. The story, I'm happy to finally get a chance to talk to him. Now, by this time, I'm in college, so I'm away from Rochester. I live in DC now. My dad, the person I call my dad, we talk he really called me every day, but I was telling him, I can't talk like that, Dad. So every weekend, we'll have our long conversation. We'll talk, He was telling me, so I was telling him I'm getting in contact with him. And he was like, how do you feel about that? Well, whatever you need to do, blah, blah, blase, blase. So I finally get a chance to talk to my dad, my father. He's telling me, oh, long time no see, he's gotten into Christ. He's gotten into, he has his family. He has his new life. Now he's living in Florida. All of these things that's going on in his life, right? And he's like, I can't be I'm just trying to really fix what's going on now, and let's try to move forward, this and that. Okay, girl, let's do that. Let's do that. Throughout the time, I'm learning that. So this is how I found out that I have a brother. That's why the brother that you guys have seen regularly, Vontae, that's how I learned about him, because then he started to teach me about all the siblings that I got. Little did I know he was on a tour that year. Okay, he was on a tour that year. Okay, so as all this stuff going on, we're talking, we're getting closer. We're getting closer, right? All of a sudden, he started asking about my mom. And it's like, what do you need? Like, what do you need? He's like, what? Can I just talk to your mom? It's been a long time. This and that. And all honesty, I was like, I don't. First of all, I know for a fact my mother does not want to talk to you. Okay, she does not want to talk to you, and there's no reason for you guys to communicate. She's moved on with her life, and she's living life, and she's being the best parent she can be. And she'll, outside of you doing your child support with those small checks, okay, she don't need nothing from you. And he's like, well, it would just be good. No, she doesn't need to talk to you. So after getting to know him a little bit more, I did give in. I was like, Ma, do you need to talk to him? You want to talk to him, this and that? And she was like, there's nothing that we need to talk about. Like, I'm married, this and that. We don't need to worry about it. So things move on. So I was like, look, she doesn't want to talk to you. So, like, you don't have to talk to my mom, but like our relationship stay cool. After that, things started to wane. Now he calling me less and less. It's like, why is he not talking to me as much? Then, as I was talking to my new brother, I realized he was like, well, has our dad such and such asked you about child support, back child support? And I was like, no, but he was like, well, that's what he wanted to talk to my mom about. I was like, well, he's been asking to talk to my mom. And he was like, yeah. So y'all check this. In New York State, okay, I don't know how it is in other states, but in New York State, If you have not paid your back child support, you owe. You owe. If you have not done your due diligence, you owe. Y'all, I'm past 30. Okay, I'm past 30. I have gone from infantile, okay, as an infant, okay, and I've helped people raise kids, and that's a lot of money. Diapers alone, okay. I don't have kids, but I've had to help people with kids. Diapers alone, a lot of money, right? I went from that stage all the way up to college, okay? College, to college, okay? To college. Because truth be told, if he was a better father and he was on my paperwork, I definitely would have been able to go to college for free because he was broke, okay? But I digress. All of that. And then once I got out of that, the Affordable Care Act came through so that I could stay on my parents' insurance until I was ready to get a real job. Like, my mom has been taking care of me. She's been taking care of me, okay? Paying for school, sending me money while I'm in college, paying for school meals, helping me pay for trips. I did field trips. She paid for it. Every summer I was getting clothes for school every year, okay? Fed me, bathed me. I got cable. I was able to get school. And when I think about all the money that had to, if I rack up all of the money that my mother has put and poured into me, sorry, he mad because now he's been trying to, because somebody said it right here, not even just shout out to my mom, shout out to all mothers. Shout out to all mothers, because apparently you could just decide not to be a parent and it's okay. That's what they're doing on the Bell Collective show. If y'all watch my last review, Marie's son, he just popping out kids and then walking away. So I'm in California, they're coming for Social Security. Apparently, they're coming for the Social Security too. So what his thing is that when it's tax season, or it's Social Security and taxes, right? When it's tax season, just like the student loan company cover me, when you file taxes, they're gonna pull that money from you. Now the checks that he's sending he already doesn't want to pay the money that he already owes, okay? Which is so frustrating because it's a minuscule amount compared to what I know my mother had. If y'all think about your life, when people are only making like $35,000 a year, just $35,000 a year, people are like, this is stressful. How am I supposed to pay for food, clothing? I can't go on like a trip, get a new experience. That's a little bit of money. Like, that's a little bit of money. I need a second job or I need a side hustle. Just that alone. My mom has done that for at least 26 years. At least 26 years. Now, she wasn't paying for all of that stuff, but girl, I was still on her health insurance and she still was helping me with stuff. So she was being a mom. She was being a mother. This man, so he's been trying to file taxes. If he files taxes, they're going to take the money. Okay, girl, you owe, so you're going to take the money. He calls to get in touch with me so that he does not have to pay. So in New York State, I don't know how it is in other states, but the other parent can go and say, you know what, we mend fences. We don't have to do anything. I'm fine. He don't have to pay this money back. I'm fine. He don't have to pay this money back. The problem is, you do. He wants to absolve himself of all responsibility. Yo, I remember one time he was trying to invite me to a family gathering because he talks to me only between January 1st and the end of April. And he never even calls on my birthday because he doesn't know what it is. My birthday's in March. He never calls on my birthday because he doesn't know what my birthday is. But he only talks to me sparingly between January and April so that he can figure out how can I get you to talk to your mother so that y'all can remove this bill. Because as he put it in one of our conversations, I'm trying to move on with my life. Like, there was a lot of stuff that was going on before, but I've switched it around. Now I'm married. I have kids. But there are skeletons in my closet that are weighing over me and stopping me from being the best parent I can be. Are you calling me a skeleton? Are you calling me a skeleton? Am I a skeleton in your closet? Are you saying that I'm holding you back from being the best parent that you could be? And I'm not gonna cry. So the thing is, when I first got in touch with him, he was doing a tour. He talked to all of his other children. Their parents signed the paper. Their parents signed the paper, but they have different lifestyles than I do. Like they have very different lifestyles. Some of them, they don't even talk to their moms anymore. They don't even know who their mom is. They have very different lifestyles than me. Okay. I was raised by a strong Black woman who I know made a lot of sacrifices for me and my siblings. Okay. I was raised by a woman who did not get assistance. And because my mom was, not that no shade to anybody who's doing any of this. My mom was always saying, look, we're not going to be tied to the government because I need something for myself and I want to have something for y'all. I was raised by a strong Black woman who, if she couldn't, she did whatever she needed to do to make sure that we had and that she succeeded in having well-mannered, thoughtful children. She'll fight for you. Okay, literally. And my mother, the thing is about my mom in the whole situation, and that he doesn't understand, is that when my siblings, other parents, because their dads did, my mama was moving around too. Don't judge her. We all young, okay? But my siblings have different dads too. We don't got the same daddies, okay? But their parents was paying, okay? I remember one time my brothers got a car, okay? And I was like, what is that? It's like, that's where the child support thing is. But my mom gave it to my brothers. Like, that's the money when your dad pays the child support or whatever. It goes on whatever card it is. And she gave it to them. And my sister, her father passed, but in his, he was in the military, or like money went to her, a lot of money, okay? A lot of money went to her, and she had to do all of this stuff. But my dad is acting like, why do I have to do anything? Why do I have to do anything? And he's thinking, well, your mom, now that because our last conversation, isn't your mom married now? Isn't she now, a nurse, and doesn't she do all this stuff? She doesn't need my money. No, she doesn't, but it'll help, okay? It'll help. And secondly, she'll get that money to me, and these student loans can be gone had you done your due diligence. But he don't want to do anything. Now, what he says is that it's only a small amount of money, maybe 15,000, maybe, 12,000. I don't know how much he owed. But even if it was that amount, girl, that's not enough. That's not enough. That's not enough. If I think about when I was in college and I didn't have a job, cell phone, she had to pay for the food. She did the first year of college. So that's a little bit of money. And before I got to college, girl, I had to eat, sleep, go to food, field trips. She had to pay for all of this stuff just to get from K through 12. Just to get from K through 12. Just to get from K through 12. He always want to put up this. Tell her I'll give her a lump sum of money. If I give her $7,000 or cash, we can make this $12,000 go away. What? First of all, how about you just pay the bill? Give the government $7,000 in cash. Make it go away. Make it go away. Y'all tie here. Let me come in. Hey, girl.
I'm so freaking sorry, y'all.
You're fine.
What y'all talking about? Hi, you guys.
Girl.
Oh my God. I look out of it. Sorry.
You look great. I was having a moment because
why?
I was talking about you don't only have till 8, and I was venting to them about my father. This may be the only part of the episode, but it's good to actually talk to someone. I'm glad you're here. And are you okay with me taking over the episode?
Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do the conversation. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I was talking about my paternal father. My father, who I don't look at as my dad. You know, I look at my mom's ex, my mom's late husband as my dad, but he's gone. But I'm talking about my dad, who was my actual father, and how he's been. So I don't know if I talked to you about this. I think I had, but it was like a brief conversation. We was all drunk. But anyway, he left my life at 10 or 12, which I learned in the comments because I knew what grade I was in. I didn't know what age I was.
Okay.
But then, and when I got to college, I had to at least be 21. He tried to get back in touch with me so that he can try to get in touch with my mother so that they don't take the child support out of his tax because he owes back child support. He doesn't want it to come out of his taxes. So every year between January and April, he tries to get in contact with me and tries to buddy.
Oh, wow.
And then after that, taxes, never again.
Serious?
So it's January, and I was telling them that this month is starting to be hard. One, I've already lost a family member, but we can't do anything because of COVID. So there's not even going to be like a real celebration.
Wait, did you guys lose somebody this month?
Yeah, it was this weekend.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
Is it due to COVID?
I think so. They're not. We also have other problems in the family, and I think that it's probably that in combination with COVID. Okay. If you get what I'm saying. Yeah. But so that, and then my partner, his family had a loss this weekend. So it was just like all that on top of,
oh my God.
Hey, how you doing, busy? Can this money's weighing over the head. I just want to say, can I? Wow. Yes. And I was telling him.
Do he play it off and at least ask you like how you doing, what's been going on, or he just gets straight to the point?
He starts it off like, hey, I've been thinking about you. It's been a long time, this and that. Can you tell your mama to write a letter to New York so that I don't have to pay the rest of this money?
Block him.
The thing is, I don't want to block him. I want him in my life, but I want him to understand that you're not being a parent. And before you got on, I was telling them that I respect single parents or people who have done it on their own, because when I've helped someone just with diaper, if I say I'm just going to do the diapers for the rest of their why they need diapers, that's a lot of money. I've helped people out with babies.
Yeah,
that's a baby is a lot of money. Pampers alone, diapers alone, babies are a lot of money. Okay, and I said I went up, and my mom was taking care of me until at least 24, 25, 26 because of Obamacare. I was still staying on her insurance, her health insurance. Until that age, if people who have like a $35,000 salary, that's not enough for even themselves. Okay,
right.
So if I'm thinking about 26 years of that, my mama grinded to make sure that I had. Okay, grinded. But you got the nerve, the audacity to call that now that all of that stuff is passed. Now I'm 21. Oh, I don't want to have to pay this anymore. So now this is what he tries to do, because he called all my other siblings. And if you go to the rewatch, I say all this stuff, but I want to catch you up so you can know what my disdain is, because I'm just feeling down. He got in contact with me so that he now has this new life, his marriage, he has kids, and I want to be the best father I can be now, but I can't really provide for them because I have these skeletons in the closet and I can't really do what I need to do. I'm a skeleton in the closet. Well, if I try to file taxes, they're going to take the money away. And I'm trying to get to my kids, and I'm trying to do stuff like that.
Wow.
But I am the kid.
That's a slap in the face. That's so mean.
Like, you don't see it like that.
No, that's so freaking mean. Like, don't make it seem like I'm just somebody you hide in the closet. You trying to call me over here so you don't have to pay what you need. Like, no, my mom been doing this from day one. You do what you got to do.
Right. And then it's because I didn't know they do all this stuff, and good for you. Okay. He was like, well, I can't get a passport. I've been trying to go visit.
Oh, yeah. They don't play with that.
I haven't been able to go out of the country and visit family because they say I can't get this, and now I can't file taxes. No, you can. You just won't get money back. And people have done that before. Okay? People have done it before. Okay.
Right.
You can file taxes. Right. You just won't get money back. Okay. And that's actually not why you should be filing. Okay. So don't be upset. Okay. You can file taxes. You just won't get money back. well, so I can't get out of the country. I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm sorry.
Hey, you know what? Tell him this is the year to be sitting his butt down somewhere anyway. Don't be worried about all that right now.
No, but this is what his thing has been ever since I turned 21 till now. Till now.
That gotta be so annoying though to deal with that every single year around the same time.
And the thing is, when is my birthday?
He don't know your birthday?
My birthday. I told you he calls me from January to April. He never even calls me
happy
on
birthday?
my birthday's about. He never even calls on my birthday.
Wow.
Because he doesn't know it.
You think he really don't know it though?
I have never gotten a call from him, but he wants to talk to me all the time. Even throughout this time, he'll call me maybe the 6th, the 7th, 8th, and then be like, hey, so have you talked to your mama yet? Or how you doing? This and that. Oh, sorry, yeah, I just celebrated my birthday. Oh, yeah, I know. I ain't want to say that. I ain't want to bring it up. You know.
No, you don't know.
You don't know. You don't know.
Now he could at least call you on your birthday.
He does. You would do that if you knew your child.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to make sure that I highlight Superstar. I don't want to make y'all feel like I'm ignoring y'all or anything because I haven't put up any of the comments, and I'm sorry, y'all. I just needed to get this out.
No, you because
it is weighing on my soul and my spirit, and it's taking control of then how I'm starting to view a lot of stuff because he has gone around to the other kids because they feel more comfortable with him now. They signed the paper and they never see him again. Okay. But they feel like you need to let it go. And he's put this in but they don't know their mothers. They don't talk to their moms. They don't live there. They have bad relationships with their moms. So they look at me as he put it in their head. Oh, BusyBlu is too much. Oh, all he want to do is whine and he can't get over the past and let the past be the past. And that's why so then the other siblings look at me like, you need to let that stuff go. Okay, it's like, no, I was raised by a strong mother.
Right, right.
If he's saying that it's only $15,000 that he owes, that's not even my kind of tuition that she had to pay for 1 year.
Exactly.
No, he needs to get over the fact that I've let it go, but you still, okay.
Right.
You don't get to do someone wrong and say, I'm sorry, and then think that that's going to change.
I'm sorry, but let it go. That's the past. Like, no. Like, it just don't work that way.
It doesn't. It does not. And the thing is, my other siblings, their dads were paying, and my mom gave the money to them. He's thinking that, oh, your mom don't need this. She's a nurse, and it's too much. The thing is, my mom gave the money to them, okay? Say that money if you want to, because that's what some of your school clothes got to come from. All of that stuff had to come from my mom because my dad didn't give anything. Their parents, when their parents paid, my siblings, I remember when my brother, I was telling this before you got on, my brother's got a card one time. And she was like, I guess now this is what the child support going on. So then she gave the card to them. And I was like, wait a second, what? I didn't even get a card yet from I had a bank account, but I have a job. So why they getting cards? I'm not even getting cards. And she was like, I guess this is what the child support going on. So that's their card. So this is what y'all gonna use when we go to stores. If y'all want to buy some stuff for yourself and do whatever, this is what y'all use. And my daddy, I never got anything from him.
Wow.
Anything. So
do you think you'll feel okay? Like if do you want to have you want to have a connection with your dad? Mm-hmm. Did you ever tell him that?
Oh, all the time. The problem is the connection comes with his freedom to not have had to do anything to make me meet. One time he invited me to a cookout and he was like, no, a family reunion. Hey, I want you to come to the family reunion because I want them to see that this is my kid, okay? He doing this the work. He went to college. He went to Howard University, best school. I want them to see, okay, this is what he doing out here, okay? My son on the news, my son doing this.
So he want to show you off.
But don't want to have any responsibility for how I got here.
That's oh my God.
So it bothers me because he's like, you need to get over the past. Let's just move forward. And he thinks that I haven't. I have. But since when you talk about the money that you owe it. Like I can't.
Right. And that money is from the past. So I can't get over the past. You keep bringing up the past. You bringing up the money. How can we even move forward?
I can't. The thing is, I can't do nothing about that. Okay, we need to focus and control what we can control.
Tell him
And
that
this,
sounds personal. Maybe he needs to get like a hobby, or not a hobby, but
so
like
this
a
is the
little
thing.
like hustle. I don't know, something.
This is the thing. So now the thing is, he got money. So he went on a tour, right, to all of my other siblings to say, I'll give you this lump sum if you tell them that you don't need the money anymore. So he'll give one of the mothers that he has a kid for $7,000, $8,000, a lump sum of cash, and then the $30,000 or whatever that he owes, they take that away. They'll write a letter to New York State, and they'll be like, okay, he doesn't need to pay. We don't need. I don't care about it anymore, because they just take that lump sum of cash.
Right, right.
Again, my mother is different from the other. My father was a drug dealer. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
My mother is different from my other siblings' parents.
Okay.
Let's just say that. And she was very young for him. And I think my mom was rebellious. Okay. Because she came from a great upbringing, but she wanted to be a bad girl. Okay?
That's how it always is, though. That's how it is, though.
But my other siblings' parents were there in that other space. Okay. So they just took the money. Everybody else so that's why they look at me like, you need to
like, you need to take that money, let it go.
Yes, and it's just
I'm
like
giving him a hard time.
Girl, no, first of all, your mama's stupid. If y'all owe $30,000, your mama's stupid for taking $7,000 cash right now. Okay?
Definitely.
That's dumb.
Definitely.
Okay? That's dumb. You should have waited till he died or the taxes came through, because you're gonna get the money.
Give me all of it, okay?
We don't need no breaks. We don't need no breaks. So he did that tour. Then he tried to do it with me. My thing is, he did it when I was in college, and also realizing that I had to move. Once I was graduating, I was like, oh, I gotta live somewhere. And I started to see in the DMV area, you have to at least pay a minimum of $2,000 if you're gonna be trying to live in a 1-bedroom apartment. Other than that, you living in a studio.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, he was like, oh, I'm trying to get rid of this thing. From my understanding, it's at least $20,000 to $30,000. But he says it's only 17, 15. Okay, say that. I was thinking to myself, Jesus, you know how many rents I can pay with all that money that he, like, has my mom been doing this all my life? Wow. And then it made me realize, oh, and no, sorry. No, sorry.
Right.
So he will always say, can you talk to your mom for me? Can you talk to your mom? No. I tried to talk to her, and then my mom was like, I have been the best parent I can be to you and done everything I need to do. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now I'm married, I have kids, and my life has moved on. He doesn't need to talk to me about anything, because we're not coping. You're grown. You make your own decisions. There's nothing that we need to talk about. So then I realized, and I told him, yeah, if you want to have a relationship with me, listen, because my mom has never talked bad about him. Ever. She'll never say anything negative about him. That's your daddy. You have the relationship with him that you want to have with him. I fell in love with him at one point. So you had a relationship with him. Now she's like, yeah, I'm out of the situation now. So
yeah, because you're grown. Your mom have nothing to do with anything now. This is y'all two.
Yeah,
and it's always been y'all two since you were in your early 20s. So
I don't need to talk to him.
Yeah, and what are you saying? You talk to your mom? Yes, that's my mom. I talk to her, but
I talk to her every day.
We're not talking about you. We're not talking about your finances.
I talk to her every day. The thing is, because he don't understand, my mom's late husband, during the time that he tried to come back into my life, my mom's late husband, I talk to him regularly, almost every day, about nonsense, just nothing, but he called regularly. Okay, what you doing? High school? You got a test? What's going on? Regular parent stuff. Okay, regular parent stuff.
Right.
And this man only calls inconvenience. So did you talk to your mom? Yes, I talked to her, but we're not doing that thing. You know, just say it's hard out here, Oh, it did. Every time this come up, he always got a trip. I've been trying to go to Jamaica. They said something about a passport. They said I can't get a passport to go out. Or they said, I can't leave and go to England. I said, oh no, that's crazy.
Oh, I guess you won't be making this trip.
Yeah, that's crazy. And I think he thinks that I'm going to give in.
That's what it is.
And it's not going to happen, because I've seen my mother sacrifices, only because I'm grown now, and I realize it costs a lot of money to live life.
It does.
It costs a lot of money to live life. And my mother did that for me for a long time. and you want to give her a lump sum, just pay the government that.
Right.
And then take the bill down, inch it down. The thing is, had you been doing what you were doing from the beginning, you would have had his bill.
Is he paying like payments on it though? Like
he does. So they give you an option. I'm not the expert in child support, okay? But they ask you how much do you want to be taken out of your check, and he does the lowest option.
That's why he's not getting nowhere. Just get it out of the way. Get it out of the way. You know,
but he don't want to. He took a picture of himself with a stack of money and sent it to my other brother. It was like, if you want to come down here, I got you. I can take care of you. So then why you acting like you can't just pay this bill off?
Just pay it off and be done.
Yeah.
Why are you?
We don't need no cut. Yeah, I don't need no cut because he wants to do a smaller amount. I can do a lump sum. I don't need you taking out a payday loan to give my mama some money so that you go on a trip. No.
Right.
And first of all, it's not in my heart and heart, my soul and soul. It's not enough. And what you think you owe, or this 15, 17,
is not even touching what my mom had to do to take care of me.
At all. I got new school clothes every year.
Yeah.
Lunch boxes, school supplies.
Don't forget about the book bags. You know we need a new book bag every year.
New book bags, school supplies. When it was time for me to go to on a field trip, I was getting a regular sub. Just like my mom did her due diligence, okay? From K through 12. And then when I got to college, she took care of the whole first year and then paid my cell phone bill through at that time. She helped me. She said money for food if I wanted to do entertainment or throughout all those years.
Right.
You crying about $15,000, $20,000?
Child, please. Sound personal.
And the thing, I respect my mother enough. I'm not going to say more than my other siblings to understand that she's worked too hard and done too much mentally, emotionally, on my side, physically to do this stuff. And for me to say, well, you just take the $7,000 and leave it alone. First of all, because if he truly had to pay what she has done for me in life, girl, this bill is a little small. It's a little small. You owe a little bit more.
Right. That's like what, $10 compared to like all the things she had to do. Like,
thank you. You're not doing enough. So if I say that to him, then it's you need to get over the past, and I'm just trying to move on. That was when I was not doing my stuff right. Look, I get it.
But my thing is, even if he was trying to move on and have a relationship with you, moving on, he wouldn't even be coming at you every year with this bill. He would do what he got to do to pay it and still have that relationship that you want. And I'm pretty sure he wants too. But he has to move on. He keeps telling you to move from the past. How can you move from the past when he keep bringing up this bill?
Yeah. Pay it so that we can, let's have a conversation. Because after April, I don't hear from that man until January.
That is crazy.
I never hear from him until January.
That's crazy. Do you know his birthday?
Why would I need to? Why would I need to? The thing was, I was the child. I know my mom's birthday because every year she would send us to one of our aunties and uncles' houses so that she could have a party. Okay. So I knew, okay, when June 20th come around, we're not going to be at the house. Okay.
Right.
You can say happy birthday, mommy, and all of that other stuff. But it wasn't because she made us remember her birthday.
Right.
Because she's the parent.
Right.
I just realized, okay, that time is coming up. Okay. we gonna be at
I get it.
Yeah. And my mom remember my birthday and the importance of it all those years. I didn't know his birthday because I never had to remember his birthday.
Right.
I was never around for anything that even had anything to deal with him or his birthday.
Yeah. Do you ever tell him you're tired of him asking you about the money every year?
Oh, I've said it.
Oh, okay.
I've said it. But then we wait 8 months and then he comes back around because it's been 8 months. You know, he should be over that by now.
Pick up the phone, be like, hello, I'm only talking to you unless we're not talking about the money. So go ahead. Like, we don't call me.
He called me this weekend and he was like, did you talk to your mama? I said, no, I'm not talking to her because we just had a death in the family. Oh, yeah, this stuff is crazy. Well, then ask her next weekend then, because it's just a lot of stuff going on and it's being crazy. And it's just so much happening, and if she could just take
next
this real
weekend, she's still gonna be going through it. Leave. Mad annoying. Oh my God. This is not the time to even be talking about it.
Right.
Did he even say he's praying for the family? My condolences go out to the family. No, we'll talk to her next weekend. What?
Yeah, talk to her next weekend. See if you can get in touch with her. All right, yo, I do have to go. Yo,
Okay,
thank
I'm
you for
so
giving
sorry,
me a
you
live
guys.
body to talk to. Thank you for giving me a live
Yes, I came at the right time, I think, but I'm so sorry I was late, you guys. Won't be this problem next week.
All right, yeah. If y'all want to know more about me and everything that's going on, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, BusyBlu, no space, no E. You can also find me on Facebook, BusyBlu. You get somebody exclusive content. Tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram, Tatiana Michelle, Twitter, Tatiana, and you can follow me on YouTube at Tatiana Michelle TV.
Y'all, we love every single one of y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us. And y'all, this was we did it a new way today, but we made it work. Y'all got us both. Love y'all.
Love you guys. Be safe.